Hello. As you know, I'm Dr. Cassandra Reyes, and I would like you to think a moment about this quote. How would you feel if you did not have a voice in the things that really matter to you? During the first week of class, we talked about how many of us view our pets as members of our families and how important they are to us. We talked about being the voice for our pets and other animals since they cannot speak for themselves. As a result, we previously discussed that one of your assignments will be to effectively and professionally contact your federal or state level senator and representative and ask for their support or to thank them for their support of your chosen pending anti-animal cruelty bill. As you know, in other criminal justice courses, you have learned how laws are created through the judicial process. However, you have not really experienced how statutes are created through the legislature, and this assignment will help with that. In the Public Service Announcement PSA video, you learned how to do grassroots lobbying, and through this assignment, you're going to learn how to do direct lobbying by contacting your elected federal or state officials regarding real-time, pending anti-animal cruelty legislation. First, you will choose one pending federal or state-level anti-animal cruelty bill from the provided list in the assignment's directions. Once you choose your bill, you will download the provided copy of it under Content on D2L, and you will make sure to become familiar with its information. You will probably remember this example bill from the PSA video about the beloved puppy mill survivor, Victoria, and the horrible disease that took her life. This example bill has only been introduced in the Pennsylvania State Senate and not in the House of Representatives, which is an important fact. You will need to know in which branch or branches of the federal or state legislature your bill has been introduced when you contact your federal or state officials. On the first page of this example bill, you will see who the original sponsors or co-sponsors of it were. However, in this example bill, it does not indicate whether or not additional senators have signed on in support of the bill since it was introduced. Therefore, you will need to do further research, which we will discuss momentarily. But first, since this is a state-level bill, you will need to find out who your state senator and representative are. By entering your home address, and if you're an out-of-state student, you can enter the campus address, and clicking that you're not a robot, you will be provided with your elected officials' information. Now, you will know who your Pennsylvania state legislatures are. Next, you will need to research who are the current sponsors or supporters are of the bill, which is ascertained by looking under the bill's information history. The next step is writing a letter to your state senator about the bill, and in this example, since he is not a supporter of the bill, you will ask him to do so. It is important that the letter is professional and succinct because animal cruelty issues are not often at the top of priorities of many legislators, especially during a pandemic. The next letter you will write will be to your state representative, asking him to support the bill in case the Pennsylvania House of Representatives introduce a companion bill. Once you're satisfied with both of your letters, send them both via snail mail, drop them off in person to their offices, or send them via email. As a review, you will choose your federal or state level bill from the list of the Anti-Animal Cruelty Assignment Directions. Download the bill from under Content in D2L and become familiar with it. Note whether it is a Senate introduced bill, a House introduced bill, or both. Look up your federal or state senator and representative, depending on the level of the bill. Look up who the sponsors or co-sponsors of the bill are. Write a letter to your senator and your representative and ask them for their support or thank them for their support of the bill, and send or give them the letter. I thank you for your time and attention during this video. Take care.